everyone, and welcome to a brand new segment that we are adding to a pretty little podcast. I'm Allie Violet Vixxsyn Comisarow, and I'm here with not only Jesi tonight, but I'm here with Natalie also.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Hi.
Hi.
Thanks for having me.
No
Oh my
problem.
gosh. So just to give everybody a little insight. So I had reached out to Natalie almost
in September,
8 months ago, like a long time ago. And I said, if when I introduce new things to the show, would you be interested in doing something? And she got really excited. So we finally figured out what we wanted to do, and here we are. So this is so exciting.
Yay!
So to tell everybody a little bit about what we're doing, this is not going to be based on music and talking to bands. We're going to be kind of looking at, how there's always that one person on any of the social media that's posting weird things that they're kind of getting suggested for on Temu, Wish, Amazon. We're here to kind of go through randomly because we're not even going to be able to, we don't see anything that is about to be shown to us. We're going to go through and kind of see what was suggested to other people and see if it's something that we would use.
Cool.
Woo-hoo.
So let's start with the first item. Oh, definitely. I love these. I actually have a couple of them throughout my house.
A wall extender. So I had a strip, like this, and I spilled a 24-ounce drink into it about 2 weeks ago. And so what I ended up doing is I walked away from it, and I said, that's not my problem right now. It's going to be my problem later. And half the strip stopped working. So I would probably take any wall outlet at this time as a replacement. And $16, that ain't bad,
And it has the 2 extra ones for the USB.
I like the little shelf that it has. I always need stuff to put on. I like all my little knickknacks and stuff that I got. Probably decorated a little.
It's definitely cute. And so convenient. I know that I have one in the kitchen, one in my bedroom, and then I have one for Jackson stuff. And they're so convenient because I always need a USB. So I would go for it.
As long as it charges.
Yeah. And plus it's only $16, so that's very nice for what you get.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel whenever I go to Five Below or one of them and try to get a charger, it'll work for a little bit, but
I can be completely honest and tell you that the shelf would be covered in garbo. It would be eyelashes and then leftover LaCroix cans, because I feel like shelving is dangerous for me. I will just peel off my lashes and stick,
Yeah, I have since you wear lashes all the time too. Okay, does your bathroom have you ever scared yourself thinking that it's a spider? Because I have my eyelashes in a clear canister, and I'm telling you, I've done it so many times that I'll miss putting it in a canister, and it'll be on my bathroom counter, and I'm and it'll get stuck to the side of my brush, and I go to pick up my brush and literally jump a foot in the air thinking it's a spider.
Every man I've ever lived with has just been been like, I saw this thing on the carpet and I was stepping on it being like, die motherfucker. And it was on your eyelashes. Every time, like, guys will be like, and I saw this thing and I was like, what the fuck is that? And I was stepping on it. And it's like my ex-husband was just like, you know what, Jess? Every counter, every windowsill, eyelashes.
They get real macho over an eyelash.
Yeah, eyelashes be scaring people. They're like, and I thought it was the ugliest caterpillar I've ever seen. So I can tell you the Mifaso wall extender would just be the eyelash, career. Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's cool because you can kind of use it as a mirror. Like if you
why not?
like we're trying to get ready and like your phone or your computer needed to charge, you can kind of get ready like sitting there. I mean, like it's got the little shelf that you can like have your stuff ready to go. Absolutely. I feel like it would be really good for like an influencer or whatever if they were like doing their makeup. I love those girls that like literally they're like boop and they put on their eyelashes. That is not me. Like I'm sitting there like, manipulating it for like 10 minutes.
5 seconds into this, we literally did the introduction and I wiped off my eyelash and then I've been like sticking it back on over like the course of the past 6 minutes. So if you rewind it, you can see any of our viewers, like go back and you'll just see me like during the entire beginning. That's what I'm doing. We were like, hi, welcome to a pretty little podcast. I was like, oh, fuck. I would buy it. I want to preface, I have a spending problem. I have no money. So don't take
if we had to rate it, okay, want, whimsy, or WTF?
Okay. I guess want. I always want.
Don't want.
Want? Is that what you said?
Yeah, want, whimsy, or WTF?
Want.
Okay. We're all in agreement. It's a want. Next item. A cooling gel cushion. Okay, I'm going to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I have the purple one of these.
Okay.
And I don't really like it.
I'm going to be real honest real quick, too. They had to give me one of these in school because I have ADHD. So they gave all like the kids who were like stimming out like these like cushions so that we could be able to like at the desk all day. And I would always be like, squishy chair was goated. Squishy chair was the greatest of all time. So I would get this because I've been trying to go back to, squishy chair. I feel like it would probably help me, to get some more work done if I had a squishy chair. It helped in school, man. I hope they're still giving it.
I just can't. I don't know. Like the purple one, it's supposed to feel just like the mattress. And like, don't get me wrong. Like it's comfortable, but like, I don't know about like long periods of time, like sitting on it.
Okay. I thought it was like one of the ones you like rock back and forth with. Not like, I guess it's like long.
No, this is just like a flat cushion that's got like gel cooling.
How much is it? I can't see, $24?
Yeah.
Yes, it says that. I wouldn't like that. I don't think I would feel comfortable. I think it might like feel weird.
Yeah, like is this for like if you have like hemorrhoids or something? Because it's cooling.
It could be. Or if you're just like a sweaty dude.
Sweaty butt.
You have a sweaty butt, so you need a cooling gel cushion.
Sweaty booty cheeks.
Booty. I'm a big fan of the heated booty. Like put a seat warmer on something. I'm living large. I'm living in the future.
Oh yeah.
I feel like if this was down to want, whimsy, or what the fuck, it's like part whimsy because like it could be kind of like comfy and like wonderful, but it's also what the fuck because I just don't understand the cooling aspect.
I don't know, man. I don't know. You know, I like some things cool. I like my iced coffee cool. I like my toilet seats heated. That's
Do you
why I'm
like
at
your
my
butt
mom's.
cool?
I like I don't like a cold butt. I don't like sitting on a cold bench, you know? It ain't for me.
No, whimsy.
We'll go whimsy. It's for a man. It's a certain kind of person this is for.
Yeah, like someone that likes a cold butt or a
Yeah.
cool butt. Okay, next picture.
Highly rated hair powder. Hairline powder. Okay, I feel like some people. Is this like I know everything about hair loss surgery because I felt I got
I
like a big
feel like
bust
this
that
is
for a
to
while.
thicken your hair.
Yeah.
And honestly, like, I don't know about everybody else. Like, I even am very weird about dry shampoos just because, like, I feel dirty if I have things on my hair. I guess, like, if I was in a place where I was losing hair and, like, really needed it, maybe. But, like, at the point I am right now, no, I don't think I would use this. Like, especially to put that on my hairline.
My hair comes in a box, so from the beauty supply. So, I'm always experimenting on stuff to put in it. So why not? As long as it like I don't know, as long as it works. I have some hair that I'm like, yeah, why not? Like, I have some hair that's just like so screwed that I'm like, whatever restores it. I was watching on a tutorial of somebody put a human hair wig in like a Downy soft detergent the other day, and I was like, I was like, might
Yeah, but
try it.
like,
So
would you really pay $18 to get powder
to
for?
try it,
Yeah,
I don't know. I might try it. I thought when thickening, I was like, oh, that'd be a good Christmas gift to some of my guy friends who are like self-conscious about their thinning, you know? So that could be it, you know.
Speaking of dry shampoo, I only use dry shampoo here and there. I much rather go in the shower and just fully wash my hair.
Mhm.
So buying something for my hair just to add more product in it, it's not for me at all. I'm very picky person when it comes to like skincare and hair care.
especially like, speaking of skincare, did either of you see what happened to Beast Eater on TikTok?
No.
I don't know who that is.
With she's got the black and green hair.
Oh. I
Oh,
think
you're
I know
talking
who
about
that.
her chemical
She
burn?
used an expired, like, I don't know the whole story, but like from what I could gather, she used like an expired product, and she was like doing either a live or a post or whatever, and her skin started burning, so she used a steam mask. It like burned her skin off. I'm telling you, like, after watching her videos, I went through all my products because I had a few like left over from like Ipsy and like
Mhm.
just different things that I had got that maybe were like a year, 2 years old. I threw out everything, even if it was like never used. I still threw it out if it was past a year.
Interesting.
I know exactly what you're talking about that. I saw that on like the Snapchat like stories, and then it pops up in like the Discover, and her skin was like horrible. And I was just watching all her stories, and I remember like immediately after that, I went and like cleared out like old makeup and old skincare because I was like, I have very sensitive skin, and I actually have like eczema, so I have to be very careful with like what I use on my skin and make sure I'm continually like throwing out like bad product and stuff. And that it was just like, oh my gosh.
And that was supposedly it was like a skin lightening.
Oh,
Oh,
that has like bleaching shit in it.
Ugh.
Half of that stuff, yeah.
After watching that, my heart just went out to her, and I know that definitely I am much more aware of the products that I'm using.
especially like
'Cause-
what, like, the ingredients and everything, try to opt for more like clean ingredients and stuff like that. It's also very important.
But I would have never even thought of that. I mean, like, I'm going to be honest, like, there's been some, like, different products that I've gotten through the years that were very pricey. And, like, I used it very, like, only when I was going out or, like, only when I was doing something. So it ended up lasting a lot longer than, like, what it was originally supposed to. And, I mean, I wouldn't have even thought twice about that if I hadn't seen her videos. Literally, it made me like go through everything. I just try to tell as many people as I can that could happen. I couldn't
Yeah,
even imagine.
I'm glad you posted it. It also brings more awareness to what you're putting on your skin and how long you have different products for. So it's a good
And I
thing.
just want to say, I take a second to say power to her for doing that and for showing emotion and for kind of like, just being open about her journey and letting other people know that this happened, but she still overcame it, even though it was tough.
Oh yeah,
Some of those videos, I mean, she's just like, you can just tell she's just devastated.
it was
But
hard to watch.
and it's hard when you're used to being online and used to people like complimenting you and like being nice to you. And all of a sudden, like they get really mean. I mean, some of the comments under some of her posts, I'm like, do you guys even have a heart? Like, this poor girl is going through like complete chaos, and you guys are like writing mean comments under it. Like, let's see how you would handle it if your skin burned off. Drives me
Yeah,
nuts.
exactly. I agree with you.
It's really hard for me to keep my mouth shut when someone's like doing something positive or like being open about something, and people can get really mean. Me, I was trying to think the other day, like, because somebody asked me, they're like, do you ever delete comments? And I'm like, I've never deleted a comment that's like negative towards me, but like if it's negative towards somebody else, yes. Like, I can't really think of anything that someone could say about me that like I would even take to heart.
Mm-hmm.
I'm retired from fighting with people on Facebook. I used to do a lot more of that. So, and I wouldn't delete comments on that or anything like that. The only thing that I will do is I'll go through, and I've been online for so long. Sometimes you just don't vibe with a lot of your really old content. So I'll just delete some of that. But that's really the only stuff I do delete. Like, I don't really delete any hate comments and stuff like that. Even if you go viral, you're going
I
to
have a hard time deleting things. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest. I have a real hard time deleting things. Like, I'll keep some, and it'll be like a horrible picture of me, and it's like a selfie, and like I just like a piece of clothing in it, and I'm like, yeah, I might not delete this. Like, I don't know where that piece of clothing is. Like,
Yeah. I get it.
what about you, Natalie? Do you delete things?
So that reminds me, I posted a TikTok about like a month ago, and someone commented something, and I mostly just delete it, but sometimes like I'll respond and just give like a little toot back because that's just me. But most of the time, I've been trying to not feed into the negativity, and I also don't want that on my page. And I don't get a lot of negative comments, but if I just see one, I probably will just delete it just because I don't want to have to go back and see it.
Every viral video I've ever had has gotten, like, because you have you have more eyes on it, you're going to get hate.
Yeah.
Too. So every time I've gone viral, I've gotten like some sort of hate comment in it. ultimately. So, but like I always tell myself, like, hey, that's because the more you see it, the
I think
more
TikTok's like the most
opportunity.
vicious out of all of them.
Oh, yeah, it's because it's user like 411-945, and they're commenting stupid shit. What I do,
And they have
honestly,
no
I block the
picture.
account. I won't delete
and their private account too.
Yeah. I will block the account versus deleting the comment because I've had it where I haven't deleted blocked the account, and then they'll go and comment on other videos being like, oh, a little actually.
I think it's hilarious because people will be like every once in a while I'll have like a real like doozy about like my dancing or something. Like, newsflash to anybody who's following me, I'm not dancing for you. I'm dancing because I'm having fun and like I like the song and whatever. It's like a release for me. So if you feel like I'm having a seizure with me like letting loose and you know having a little fun with my dance moves, you know what? That's on you. I'm having fun doing it. I like my TikToks. Oh yeah, I've had some real like, man, it's every once in a while, but it's like a couple of them I like literally start laughing because I'm like, wow, like you went out of your way that much to give like a whole critique on my TikTok, like, and you have no videos posted. And like you said, it's user like 99567431111 and no picture. And I'm like, yeah, try again, troll.
Right before we started on here, I literally just posted a TikTok of me dancing, which I don't do a lot. But speaking of like hate comments and stuff, I actually I turned off the comments for that post because I was just like, I just want to have fun. I don't even want to like say negativity on the video. Like, just let me do that.
I look at it, I got it this like from the bands, I guess. I got it as they're all adding to my algorithm. So even if they're writing something negative, like, thanks for contributing to my algorithm. Like, your nasty comment just helped me out.
Yeah, that's so wow. It's supposed to like you just water off a duck's back, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're still engaging either way. It's you know.
Well, we got way off. Let's go to the next product. What is this?
Teeny hinge untippable nail polish bottle.
Oh
I would
my
never
god,
buy
I
this.
feel like I need one of these really bad.
Oh my! I was gonna do my nails earlier, but I forgot to. And I remember spilling like a whole bottle of nail polish like on my bed, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?" Because if I put it up on something, I'll knock it over anyway. Like that's just how I am as a person, I guess.
I don't know, because sometimes you get these products and it doesn't like hold it. Like, I could also see that being almost a catastrophe too, because like if it doesn't hold it up real good and it like falls.
Yeah.
But yeah, I kind of feel like I don't know about $16 though.
No, that price is a bit much.
Like, I can use my thighs for $16.
I don't paint my own nails because I'm bad at painting my nails. I used to paint too, like really fucking like my family. A bunch of people in my family are photorealistic painters. There's actually a painting of me outside sitting on the deck. That was somebody in my family did, but so I used to paint, but I can't paint my own nails. There's something about like the consistency of nail polish that fucks me up. So I don't be painting my own nails. I go to the nail salon, but so I wouldn't buy this. But recently I got my nails done, and they didn't tell me my nail polish shade they gave me switches colors. So like if you can see in the camera, I don't know where to look. They're brown. All right, they're brown. All right, I stick them in the. Look at this. Look at that. This is wild. This is the real magic tonight, guys. I stick them in the lamp.
Don't burn your nail.
I'm not going
My
to.
gosh.
They turn green.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's really actually really badass.
Okay, so here's the issue. I got them to try to look cheetah print. They look like Predator. They look like Predator. Like from Alien versus Predator or Final Cell from Dragon Ball. Like, it's crazy.
I feel like that works for you though, Jesi.
It does, but like it is like I left and I was like, what the fuck?
Like, not everyone could pull that off, but I feel like, and not everyone could pull it off like for the holiday season either.
I wish that I got like basic holiday nails. I was like, just sit on my heated blanket. They're like color shifting too. Like, I got Predator nails. I like Alien better too. So I was just like, damn. But yeah, they're wild. But so I wouldn't buy the unhinged nail, untippable nail bottle because I can't be painting nails. But this is what I get instead. I get Alien versus Predator nails.
That does make sense because you always have like nude nails in between getting your nails done.
I wanted brown nails, and then I got with like cheetah print on them, and then I got like alien nails. Like, it's crazy.
I feel like you could totally make that a thing.
I could. My nail tech, like, we put them in the thing, and then they changed colors, and then she looked at me, and I was like, it's fine. It's one of those moments where I was like, they're just like, please don't make me change it. And I could tell she was like, don't, it's fine. Happy holidays. I tipped her $20. She looks like she had a hard day. I was like, it's cool, girl. And I left. I was like, oh. I was like, oh no.
At least you didn't get them like Christmas and then they like color changed.
Then, yeah, that would have been insane.
Like, you could have had and like that's like a decent color change.
I mean, it goes neon green. Like, everybody's like, I kind of like the green better. I had a friend tell me yesterday, he's like, no offense, just these are insane. And my nail tech, after she did them, she was like, these are really crazy, girl. I was like, yeah. I was like, I wouldn't have gotten rhinestones. Like, I was like, oh, when they're
either
like
way, you're wild though. You're either wild with Predator nails or you're wild with cheetah.
Cheetah. I never would have expected it would go to cheetah to like, or from cheetah to like Final Cell.
About the eyelash. Now my eyelash is giving me issues.
I'm like, I got wonky lash tonight. I'm like in here in the mirror. I'm like.
Not even gonna lie. Like a couple episodes ago, I had there was a man down right before the show, and one of my eyelashes that fell off. And it just was not working. So like I totally went through the show like this.
Oh yeah, I do that.
Like I don't think anyone noticed, but like definitely it was like it was just not fixable.
Do you get the ones where they stick together so all night you're like you're in I'm in the club like
Well, I don't know. Like when I wear the double. First of all, the ring light, like if I have it like at all, like I have it pretty high right now. Like if I have it set this high, it kind of makes my eyes water a little bit.
Okay.
Like I know when I go to see Traverse the Abyss, they use like those blinking lights with their, and I kept wondering why I was always losing an eyelash. Like whenever I would go to see them perform, now I know I can't wear the eyelashes and videotape with the flashing lights because I'll be down an eyelash.
I get it.
It was really funny at the when they had the the Eclipse Fest. Man, totally walked out of there, and I had the double lashes. So like one's like bam dramatic like glam, and the other one's like just hot mess and missing.
I like when the best feeling of the night is like one of them. The best feeling of the night is taking your bra off. But the second best one, that was peeling them lashes off. I get in the car, a one, a two, you know? Bing bang boom. I'm disrobing, you know?
Oh yeah, it's really just a great feeling.
It's the best, man. I'm all about
Or
the
like
fat.
when you take that like makeup remover, like the pad,
Uh-huh.
and you just like wipe off your eyeliner. Yeah, that's great.
I should start making the noises that men make when they like take off their socks after work. Like, you know how like a man will be like, you
Oh
know?
my God, wait. So
That's-
I have to tell you guys the funniest story. This has nothing to do with this nail polish thing, but oh my God, it is really funny. Okay, so my mom, she didn't know what to do for me for Christmas. So she's like,
Okay.
well, like, I'm gonna do something. And I was like, okay, like that's great. There's nothing that like I ultimately want right now. Like I'm doing pretty good. So she's like, listen, I don't like your eyebrows. And I'm like,
Okay.
okay. And she's like, I'm going to take you to go get your eyebrows redone. And I'm like, okay. Like, are we getting them tattooed? Or like what are we doing with them? And she's like, no, I'm just gonna take you to Ulta and have one of the techs do your eyebrows. And I'm like, okay, like I'm a makeup artist, but sure, like I'll go.
Mm-hmm.
So she's like, yeah, I just think that you're doing them way too dark. And I was like, yeah, but mom, I'm on screen a lot. So it's like, I do HD makeup, which anybody that's on screen like that knows.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I was good about it. I went down to Ulta and like, I get the go back with the woman and she's like, so what's going on? And I was like, I don't know. My mom like doesn't like my eyebrows. And she likes your eyebrows, so she like wanted you to do them. Because my mom like went down to Ulta and like picked the woman that she liked their eyebrows to do them on me. And I mean, she was Latina and like had perfect eyebrows. Like, I mean, absolutely perfect eyebrows. And I'm like thinking, like, my eyebrows are never gonna look like that. Like, even if they were like tattooed on and like whatever, like they're not gonna look like hers. But whatever. So I sit there and she's like, "Well, I don't really know what you want me to do with your eyebrows cuz like you've already got them all like done." And I was like, "I don't know. Like my mom doesn't like them." So she's like, "Well, let's just appease your mom and just try some different products on your eyebrows." So she takes off like the eyebrow that I had on and she like starts doing the one. She's like, dude, I can't even charge you guys or like anything for this whole ordeal. She's like, how about I do one to appease your mom and you do the other one? And like, man, it was fun going through all the products with her.
Yeah.
But
what was the point? The point was just to show you
my
that
mom does not like my eyebrows and she
she
wanted them
just
to be different. So
like
like that woman
she thought
doing
that was
my
going to be the
eyebrows.
catalyst for change in your life was seeing you were going to see yourself with these new eyebrows and it was just going to change the course of your life. That's
You know
like
what? If that's what she needs, I'm like I can't complain because like I went into it like, oh my God, this is gonna suck.
Mhm.
And I actually like walked out finding some really good makeup that had just come out that I was really excited to use. And you know what? The products that I was using with my eyebrows, like it was a little annoying. Like when I wear sunglasses or like the big glasses like I always wear, like it was smudging a little bit.
Oh yeah.
So if
What
it
she
got
gave you?
hot, like I would have a little smudge mark. This stuff will not smudge.
It's like what she got you on the Anastasia Beverly Hills or
No, and that was one of the ones that I looked at. I actually went with Beneful.
okay, the brow gel or
Yeah, it's like I don't no, it's more of like a pencil, but it's
okay.
not. I don't even know how to explain it. It's really nice though. And like when I use the other side of it, because it's got like the brush.
The spoolie part of it.
Yes, like I mean, between the two, like it worked out really nicely. So my new brows are thanks to my mother.
Okay.
Okay, so after my story, let's go on to our next product. Oh yes, definitely.
Yes, absolutely.
100%. Like scrunchies. I love scrunchies anyway. So the fact that you can hide stuff in this one, definitely.
Absolutely. Also, my only thing is that like if you put something in there and then you lost it, I could definitely see myself. Or if you put something in it and then you got it mixed up with your scrunchie, your next, your like 100 other black scrunchies, that would be like very confusing.
Well, I don't feel like you can get much in there.
Yeah.
See, I don't know because I only wear my hair up when I'm at work, and I can't be having anything like that on my wrist because of what I'm doing. Or if I'm just like out and I don't want my hair up, but maybe I want like cash or like lipstick, or and I forgot my purse or something at home, then I can have it on my wrist, but I wouldn't wear it in my hair, you know?
I don't think you like I honestly you really probably couldn't fit that much. Like that dollar looks like it's pretty much like all that's really fitting in there. But I do like it if you had like a little earring or something and like you lose one of your earrings, like to be able to put that in there, like little.
It's for drugs.
Yeah, like I always have
I don't know
like
why we're all avoiding saying that. That is, it's for drugs.
What?
It's for drugs. That's what it. That's who the clientele for that product is.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah.
It's for
those pill poppers. But I still would get it. And especially for $1.39, like you can never have too many scrunchies, in my opinion.
I feel like I saw that product on TikTok and people putting those like little shot glasses in there, but I could be wrong. I'm not sure if you guys saw that or not.
Really?
Like a while ago. Yeah, they're like fitting the little shot glasses in there and then like putting in their hair. And then I think it was at like a movie theater or something. Like they took it out and was like sipping the alcohol.
Did you see the girl who went to the club and she put like a whole bottle of vodka in her hair? Like, and she looks like something from like, this is very Christmas. She looks something like, she had her hair like looking like she lived in Whoville. It was like
what, like Cindy Lou Who?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. I was
oh my
like,
god, there was a girl that had gone out in town like around Halloween, and like you can't take your own alcohol like in anywhere. She dressed up like Fireball, and she literally had the Fireball little bottles like hanging off of her dress. And throughout the night, she's just like,
that's crazy.
She's like, you want a shot? She's like, I got Fireball. I'm like, oh my god, that's fucking genius. She just saved like a $200 tab.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and you know she was feeling good at the end of the night. Like,
she made all the friends.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, you're so cute, Hunter.
Okay, let's go on to our next product. Oh my god. See, this looks like it's so uncomfortable.
No.
Like, I would feel like such a jackass standing there with that.
If it was $25, absolutely. But due to the fact that it's $62, no. But if it was like $25, I would absolutely roll up to the function with that. Just because somebody
just for conversation.
Like, yeah, or just to make somebody just go like have like a really confusing day. Like, why the hell do you have
like if somebody showed up with that honestly to an event, I would think that they had I would think that they had a disease or like something going on that like they needed that. Like, I don't know anybody that cosmetically would just wear that out.
Me.
Like, oh, I'm too fucking lazy to stand a little longer than I should. Like, let me just put on my like standing seat.
So Natalie, I don't know where you're from, but where me and in Philly, they have everybody goes to FDR for 4th of July. And so everybody brings lawn chairs. And then if you don't bring a lawn chair, you're just like stuck standing there. I would bring that just
Could you imagine getting drunk and falling over on your leg chair?
In the leg chair. I'm sure somebody has out there, but I would bring that and I would sit down.
You're having a hard time getting up in that thing.
I would sit down in front of all the chair lifts just to be like, you know.
See, I'm glad it will work for you then, but I would not get that.
Get that?
How I'd be trying to like sit down and I would just like fall over. Or I'm just like, I don't know.
Oh, I could totally see Jesi like rocking that thing.
I would absolutely rock it. I'd be like, I'm like Cyberpunk 2020. I have moved on. I have to better things. I'm like Robo. I'm cyborg right now. You guys are living in the past.
Yo, that would be so funny if you put arms on it, so it's like an armchair.
I'm stronger than everybody now. I'm more optimized.
Right? My gosh.
Like, I mean, it doesn't look like it would be easy to walk in. Like,
it looks so uncomfortable.
And like, if you're standing on a hill, is it still like the same seat? Because like I like Freedom Mortgage, like you're standing on a hill.
Yeah, you are.
I don't know if that would work.
Ow. Biting me?
Yeah. I'm saying what the fuck, because
I agree with you, Allie.
I feel like I would get hurt if I tried to wear them.
I'm saying make it $10 cheaper. Yeah.
Dude, Jesi and Rock walking in like, I don't have to pay my $10 for my chair.
I know. I'm like
Security
living in
would be looking at you like, oh my god, like look at this girl.
Who let her in?
You're going through like a penguin.
I'd walk into the function like, you know, woman with 4 legs. More optimal.
With your predator nails and your mechanical legs.
You guys are living in the past.
You're the future.
You're like, dude, this girl's from out of this world.
I know.
You just need a drone to follow you around.
I need a drone to zap people. Like in my premises. You know. I feel like yeah, that'd be sick. I'm down with the oh hell, it's called the ectoskeleton. Wearable sports chair. Absolutely. I was always jealous of the bugs.
I feel like it would hurt your butt after a while too.
Probably.
Okay. So Natalie, did you go with what the fuck or?
Yes, I did.
I feel like Jesi's going with one.
I'm going with one and what the fuck.
Okay, next product. I have to say, I kind of like wanted to send these to a couple people for Christmas. I mean, when you look up the QR code, they say what the fuck, or they say fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I saw them all over TikTok. Cute concept. There's definitely always someone that you want to tell to fuck off. So, I mean, like, I would get it.
I like really bad ironic t-shirts. So I would probably get the shirt that just says fuck you. Because I have a slew of
you don't want to make them have to go the extra distance to do the QR code just to be like,
no,
oh,
I have like really bad, like ironic Spencer's t-shirts. In general, like or like old vintage like biker shirts to say like stupid vulgar stuff. Those are my favorite. Like I have that, and I have like my favorite shirt of the summer was that band shirt that's like an Easy Riders rip, if you know what that is. It's like the I think it's the 80s titty motorcycles like magazine, and you could buy their video catalogs, but it says if it ain't wet denim, nobody gives a fuck. And then I have like a bunch of those. Like
you had that t-shirt that said hello titties, didn't you?
No, I had the shirt that said who ate all the pussy. Sorry, Mom.
Oh my god,
That's a good shirt. And so
I used to love like Ozfest and Mayhem. I think they were at both of them. There used to be this stand that just had like all this like vulgar shit. They had bumper stickers, t-shirts. I forget the company, but like I had so many things that were just like and they were very like, I think I had a sticker that said I love my vagina.
I like the stuff that sounds like somebody's biker, like uncle, like stuff. Like it's so like crass. Like my friend's dad had us a button on Halloween that said, "This is my Halloween costume," and wasn't in costume. And I was like, ah, "That's good," and everybody's like, "That's not good," but it's so like old man that I'm like, "Ah, that's funny." It's still funny. It still gets me. Like so, I like that. Super like.
Yeah, to little piggyback of what Jesi was saying, if the shirt just spelled it out, I would get it. I actually got a shirt on TikTok that says "There goes my last flying fuck" with like a skeleton and then like the butterfly. So I feel like that's
great.
more like my style and like my vibe rather than the QR code.
The one that almost got me on TikTok was a shirt that says "I eat concrete." That one, I was like, really? We should do, this was my suggested, because my suggestion is really bad. It's all like crack pipes and chloroform. And it's like crack pipes, chloroform, like fetish gear, shirts to say like "I eat concrete," and like all kinds of stuff.
Oh, don't worry, Jesi. You're going to be throwing your suggestions in there. I just thought that we would start with someone like that's picking like normal, regular things. But we'll definitely get there because there's so much weird shit on all of them. Like we're only looking at Temu. Like we've still got Amazon. Like they're and Wish
is wild.
Oh
my Etsy recommendations are like insane.
I'm gonna say my someone got me a jackalope, and it was supposed to look like a jackalope. It came looking like a Pet Cemetery rabbit, and it didn't even have horns. Like, man, it was just like I took a picture of it. I was like, I took the actual picture, and then I took like the picture of like the actual like the product that I got, and I put them next to each other. I was like reality versus like Wish. It was so funny though. I kept him. He's in with my Easter stuff just because like I feel like I could do something fun with him at some point.
Yeah, everybody loves an ugly rabbit.
It doesn't really look like a rabbit though, because he doesn't have ears. Like it just looks like, I don't know. It just looks Pet Cemetery-ish, but gotta love it. So what do we feel for this t-shirt? Are we going with what? Like want, whimsy, or what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Whimsy.
Just I'm going with want because I would kind of take the sweatshirt just because I don't know. I used to love that reject hotline that you give people and then you could like track how many people like called it. I love stuff like that. Like they're going out of their way to be nosy and want to know what's on my t-shirt. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think I want it. Especially for what, 1037? Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a bad price.
And you're saying no, Jesi?
I don't need it.
Okay, next product. Most definitely. Like, I feel like little cameras like this can always come in handy.
Oh, that's cool. But it's like, how small is that? That's so small. Like, I wonder
It's
what
like
the
the size of a
quality would look
nail.
like. Yeah.
I can tell you that the camera quality is not that good.
Yeah, it's gonna be horrible.
I love that. Yeah.
Some of them are 4K. I don't know this one. I don't think this one is, but
Huh. I feel like that's a what the fuck.
I don't know. Like, I mean, Jackson's been like bugging me to like stay home, and like I feel bad like putting like, you know, like almost like baby monitors around the house. But like if I'm just running down the street or something, if this could provide a way for me to like watch him while he's like playing a game or something, if I needed like to run down the street, I don't know. It could be worth its while.
I'd be playing Paranormal Activity with it.
Yeah, that's probably the quality that you would get off of. I mean, it's only it's under $15, so I'm sure it's not great. But I am kind of curious, like, does it have two cameras? Because like, is it just me, or like, does it look like it has eyes?
It
I
does.
can't tell.
It looks like a little robot.
So maybe on one of the eyes you get a clearer picture. You know, if it's like dim or dark out, you're getting nothing on this thing.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's basically got to be like real bright. But I don't know. I think you could still have like a lot of fun with it. And I always like to prank people, so I mean, like,
if you could talk to people through it, absolutely. If I could just be like, you know, doing something real stupid like that, absolutely. Like, I'm down for that. I'm down for stupid 24/7. So I feel like I could get some, you know, entertainment out of it. Also, I've always wanted to pretend to be a spy. I want to go spy on people. Hell yeah.
Me too. I used to love the book Harriet the Spy.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't want all the drama that came along with like the story, but like I was always like fascinated and like,
yeah,
kind of like knowing what was going on and kind of figuring out.
You know, I've always had high aspirations for myself, like stealing the Declaration of Independence, like and stuff like that. Like I always just felt like I was like, if somebody could do spy, I feel like I'd be good at it. Also, I look great, and I have the body of for a cat suit, so it all comes together, you know.
It would be a full-time job though for you to be a spy though. Like you'd have to cover all your tattoos. You'd have to take out all your piercings. Like you've already got the like changing of the hair and the makeup and everything, but I mean that would be a lot of work to make you like.
People tell me I have a distinct voice, and that's I think my issue at hand too, because people are like, I've had people been like, I knew it was you the minute and the minute you stepped into the Target, because they'll be like, oh my god, how did you know it was me? And they'll be like, just we can hear you coming. We can hear you coming. I was like,
I've been like debating on getting a voice changer. Like,
oh,
they have like pretty good ones now that you can like change your voice. Like, if you're a little bit of a distance, I feel like I could play it off.
Yeah.
Like, what if I came out like talking like Avril Lavigne, like all
That'd
like
be cool. That'd be cool.
I'm not even gonna try to talk like her because I love you, Avril, and someday you might come on the show, and I don't ever want it to be held over my head that I tried to talk like you.
If I like the one interview she did in like the early 2000s that was like, I'm not like punk because punks don't say they're punk. Do you know the one I'm talking about? Yeah, that's a classic. I was like, I'm like heard, like same girl, like that's all, like sick. We love that. She was so cool. I was like,
You know what I get a kick out of too? Like a lot of people like find them annoying, but do you watch the Livin' Family on TikTok?
no.
Oh.
It's like this couple that they have two young boys and they always go to Disneyland, and she always talks in like a funny voice. And man, people just go after her. I'm like, dude, it's her voice.
Yeah, some people just have like voices, dude, like different voices, and there ain't nothing wrong with that chicken wing. Everybody sounds different. That's
I am gonna be honest though. I do have like, and this might come up because Jackson's always like watching YouTube videos,
Mhm.
and I just feel like all of the YouTubers that
They
talk
sound
about
the
video games, and I'm sorry to anyone this
Hey
offends, but they
guys,
all sound alike, and it's like very monotone. Like, oh, they're jumping over the thing, and then they go to this and that. Like, it drives me nuts.
I get it.
Like he's like, why can't I watch this while you're standing in the room? Because it drives me crazy.
You're like, it's making mommy lose.
And he's like, but they all sound different. I'm like, not to me. But again, so off product. But would you guys?
Yeah, I would use it, and I would spy on the government and my friends.
I wouldn't use it.
I would absolutely use it. You'd, I would be in probably like incarcerated within 24 hours.
Yo, if you could talk through this thing, I could just see you like setting it up at like in Frank's like workstation, and then like saying like random things.
Oh
Are you
yeah,
fighting with the dog right now?
I have been playing with the dog this entire time. He will not leave me alone. Look at his Christmas mouse.
That's
We
very cute.
It's cute, and we also have mice in this house because this is one of the oldest houses in my town. It's a Victorian. Can't tell me all Victorian houses have mice. It's haven't you heard the Christmas stories? Not a creature was stirring, even a mouse. Will the mouse be stirring?
Oh, I live next to a pond. Trust me, I like know all about.
You know that you will see a mice. If your house is old enough, you will see a mouse in it. So that is Hunter training his instincts to murder.
There was like dude, that one mouse, man, every time I would like hop on the podcast for like a month, that it would either like make a loud noise in the room next to me or like, and I'm scared of mice. So, well, actually now I think I'm past it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think like they broke me.
They broke. I'm sorry. I'm sorry something had to break you, dude. Like, I'm sorry. So you had to get to a point where the rodent had to break you down.
I traumatized you.
Yeah, like I get it.
I think when like because I had the issue that it was getting in the wall. So
I don't like when they make noise. Like you can stand there and look fine, but I don't want to hear your rodent noise where it's like.
Oh no!
Well, my thing is like
my
thing is like the really really tiny little dart mice that like it's how fast they are and like the skittishness. Like believe it or not, I'm not as nervous about like fatter mice.
No,
and my friend's like, dude, why don't you have a problem with the fat ones? I'm like, because they're not like running as fast.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like them
like
doing
that. Like the fat ones are the ones that are they're gonna go over. They're gonna be licking the peanut butter, and bam.
You know what? I've gotten desensitized to because I live in the city. Like I live at my mom's. I feel like I'm so well. I'm at my mom's right now. I feel like luxury because I'm like, oh, a mouse because I'm so used to seeing cockroaches like outside, walking the dog, like everywhere on every street corner in the city. Like it doesn't matter if you're in a rich neighborhood, poor neighborhood. If you are walking around in the summer, you're gonna be seeing cockroaches. It's just the nature of Philadelphia. So they come out of the ground or wherever the hell they come from, and they be doing do 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 do. Doesn't matter if you're in nice Philadelphia. Doesn't matter if you're in the hood. So I'm so used to seeing fucking cockroaches that now I'm like mouse. I'm like luxury. Like
Yeah, I'm not.
suburb.
You know what it is? I'm afraid that the mouse is going at night. And like this is what I was trying to explain to Jackson. Like, you gotta brush your teeth every night before you go to bed because, like, especially with him, he's eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Like, if you don't, that mouse is gonna find its way. And my mom's like, "What are you doing? Telling him that a mouse is gonna go in his mouth?" Like, you know what? Guess when brush his teeth at night.
That is, you gotta find a way. You know?
Oh, even when he was little, like I remember I had gone on this one vacation and there were like spiral stairs, and it was like an accident waiting to happen with a toddler. So I remember like I was like, listen, there's trolls down there. Like you don't want to go down there. And it was like when Box Troll was like out. So like he would go over near it and like kind of look over the edge, and like it kept him away from the stairs. And my mom's like, I can't believe that you would tell him that there's trolls.
He's gonna bring that up when he's like 35. Be like, do you remember when you told me there were trolls? And then you're gonna be like,
and I'll say, listen, like
you're gonna be like, kept you alive, didn't it?
Listen, you had no fear when you were a child, so I had to improvise.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? I don't even remember all the stories that my mom told me, and I'm probably like, there were probably some really like festive ones.
My mom just didn't. She would just be like, "You're gonna fall down and break your neck and die," and I'd be like, ah! And that's why I have anxiety.
Like it's so crazy, like especially with like having this like the store and everything. Like I talk to a lot of people that come in that, and it's crazy because there's always a few people around Halloween that come in that they just hate the holiday. And I always try to like find out why. Like, why are you miserable at this time of year? This wonderful, wonderful time of year. And like, dude, that's so cool that some parents like really go out of their way that much to make their kid hate Halloween for the rest of their life. Like, at least I picked Trolls. Like, if Jackson hates Trolls for the rest of his life, like, oh well. I'll take the loss.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
On to the next thing. I need
On to the next product.
Eat a bag of dicks.
Definitely.
Pimple patch.
Wait, we skipped one. Eat a bag of dicks. Eat a bag of dicks, definitely.
That's cute. Like the little like floral design with it.
I wish it just said the eat a bag of dicks without the floral design.
It makes it look like a little bit like
it could blend in. Yeah.
Like a little bit like bougie.
It makes it look like you could take it through an airport, you know.
Like you really have to like zoom in on the words. But although like if you turned it sideways, it kind of looked like boobs.
Yeah. Oh, it does.
So you got boobs on the eat a bag of dicks.
Perfect combo, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably would since it's only $2.34, but I mean, it's not a necessity. It's better than the leg seat.
No, I'm taking the leg seat. Absolutely,
Oh my god, I feel like we just need to get you one of them just so you can wear it to a couple shows.
It's $60. Would I would absolutely.
Would you wear it up on stage while you're performing?
No, but I would wear it like probably to a like outdoor event just to flex in front of my friends.
Yeah, but like what? Okay, like when I'm drinking, I always have to pee. Could you imagine like trying to get that thing off if you really had to pee quick?
Oh my gosh.
I have mastered. This is how you do it. I guess I would wear it with a dress or a skirt. I guess. And then
I thought you were gonna come out like all gangster, like, yeah, I'd wear a camping cup.
Oh no. I would wear it with a dress or a skirt. And how I would go about doing it is that I would stand over the toilet and piss directly into the bowl.
I've never been one, like, I used to have girlfriends that could pee on the side of the road, or like they had very like, I don't know, like they were very clean about peeing. Like, man, I don't think I could do that. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I would get it on.
I've had to master that art, but I also used to do this thing where I would send like no, we don't bark here, thank you. I would do this thing where I would stand over top of the toilet, like on top of the toilet, and like on the seat, and I would pee standing above the toilet. And so it would just feel
that could totally be the cover to one of your CDs. You wearing the like the legs seat while over the toilet.
I could do that, but I also used to take the picture with the flash on. I would take the picture with the flash on so it looked insane, and then I would send that to all my girlfriends, and they would be like, "There's something truly demented with you." But it was always fun. It was always like it was funny to me. And the one I always never managed to do is I always wanted to stand on the back of the toilet and squat over it and pee into the bowl. But you would need a porcelain top that's heavy enough to support your weight, and you would almost need like handlebars to make that work. So I feel like it's an impossible feat. But I did teach myself how to pee standing up. In general, like also I could pee standing up into the toilet. You have to just lean forward a lot. Also, like I've learned it. I've learned the art. You know, the whole it's the hidden jutsu of like peeing as a woman.
I've been to some gross places. I mean, like I can balance over a toilet if I have to. I mean, like, I mean, there's some places that you just know that like if you were to touch that, like you're probably walking out with like an STD.
Yes. I've tried to put like the toilet covers on top, but I feel like it doesn't work.
It always gets complicated and then it falls in.
Yeah. Also, I feel like there's some chicks that I guess just piss all over the toilet, and I'm like, I'm not sitting on that. And also, how did you do that?
I wondered the same thing.
Yeah, like how did you do that? Like that's crazy. Like you must have like the world's most like power washer like stream. That is insane. Like you're
like,
so much
I can't even imagine like probably some of the people that work at like ritzy places that have like a bathroom person, they probably have wild stories. Like even just how much toilet paper some people use.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My ex was a janitor and he told me like some crazy shit about women's rooms. He said that somebody like took a used tampon and folded it out and stuck it to the wall, and he had to like
Ew.
SpongeBob with like the hazmat suit like pry it off. He said it was like a scene in Alien, and I was like, that's sounds about right. I was like, also who did that? Why? But for what reason? That's why you need the little camera. You know, like those are the situations. Like, why would you do that? I need to
Oh
know.
my God. So back in the day, like when I lived in this like apartment building, one of my neighbors had put a pair of jeans down her toilet and like backed up the whole toilet, and they like came around, they're like, yeah, like somebody put jeans down the toilet. And I'm thinking like, dude, could you only imagine like having to go around and tell everybody that like somebody was actually that dumb to think that they were going to like dispose of jeans down a pipe like that? Oh yeah, it backed up the whole everybody's system. Oh yeah, it was a mess.
That's insane.
We were all trying to like narrow it down to who was
Also,
dumb enough to do that.
Now you're just labeled as the person who tried to flush jeans.
It's like, what were you thinking? And they didn't even have like, and like the few that had kids, like I kind of crossed them off the like suspect list. And I feel like that's even worse. Like that's an adult that like has no excuse for being dumb. I don't know. That was probably the craziest sewer thing that I ever had happen.
Yeah, that's bizarre.
But it was awesome because it had like backed up the sewer and it had started coming in like out of the like into the like shower and bathtub. So I actually got it all replaced.
Ooh.
Yeah, they replaced everything. So that was nice, like getting my bathroom fixed, but it was definitely like a couple days like down. I was like, oh my God, like this idiot.
Sucks.
People.
Okay, I'm going with want.
I want it.
I'm good. It's cool. It's fine. I feel like we can do better though. We can go further.
Yeah, I feel like there probably could, but it's okay. It would make a nice little gift for someone. Next product.
Yes. 100.
Yes.
100
Oh yeah.
I love those.
Nipple patches.
I actually at first I had seen them on TikTok and I actually like thought that they were like to cover up something else. Because like the couple girls I saw, they were like near their mouth, and I'm like, oh, like is that like a way to like cover that up? And now it's like a thing. I see girls with them on all the time. So
yeah,
I think I would. And honestly, if like people swear by these things, like if it gets rid of a zit overnight, yeah, I'll take it.
I wear like the clear ones. I can't remember the brand, but I do really like it. I would wear stars.
They're not all made the same. Like, so I've had really good, certain brands work better than others for me. Like, can you stop hitting me? Thank you. The ones brand at Target, clear ones are really good, and the starry star ones are really good. But yeah, why not? I like pimple patches.
Like with the clear ones, do you like actually like see it?
You see like the goop, man.
Yeah. I just wear it at like bedtime. I don't like wear it out. Like I had a coworker wear like the star ones. We were working overnight in retail, and she came in like wearing them, and I was looking at her and I was like, oh, I actually really like the stars. I think they're cute.
Yeah, they are cute. I've worn them out, like the star ones, because I'm just like, they're cute. It's a fashion statement.
Yeah,
yeah. I was like, why not? But yeah, why not?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like, I don't know. Like the last 2 years have actually been good, but like when around the time like that I do the 31 days, like I usually do like break out a little. Like the last couple years I've been using more skin friendly products.
Well,
So
you used
it
to use a
hasn't been
lot of
that bad, but
you used to
I know
have to
some
use a lot
years
of
from using like the heavy
grease paint, right?
like what?
The
The
costume
cream
professional,
stuff?
the
Yeah.
grease paint, yeah, like professional grease paint.
Like I know that I would get like those I got like they're like almost like a volcano, like, and it's like under the skin, like it's going to
Like acne.
be monumental, but
Mhm.
I feel like if you put one of those on and just like waited it out, it would be okay.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I would go for it. How much are they? And $1.60
Yeah.
something. Yeah, you can't beat that. Jesse, would you go with these?
Yeah, why not?
All in agreement. Next product. Oh, definitely. I cannot have enough calendars.
It's a mental health calendar. That's cute.
I like the idea of that.
I love that they have like all different calendars now. Like they have ADHD calendars and like all the different like I definitely like a good calendar.
And plus
I've learned that now I have to make sure that whatever calendar I'm using, like for the show and events and everything, lines up with the school calendar because, man, I will like book things and not realize that he has like a half day or like something going on. So now I like make sure that they both have my info on them.
Oh yeah, for sure. I get it.
How much is it?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's five something.
$5.72.
And I mean, like, if it gives you a motivational, like, thought every day, yeah.
Some positivity.
Next product. Oh, and we're done.
Happy holidays to everybody watching if this comes out whenever. I don't know when it's coming out.
I think it'll be up tomorrow.
Cool. Happy
holidays.
And
red is so your color, Jesse.
I look really good in red. Also, like, I look really good in most.
And I'm gonna be honest, you do that thing with your makeup where like you really won't have like the black, you'll do it all in red, and it almost makes it look like your eyes are like bleeding underneath.
I know.
I've tried to do that and like I cannot do it like you. Like yours looks all like sexy and like vampire chic. Mine looks like I got into a fight with the red eyeshadow and like
you want to know how I do it? Like to make it like that? Okay. Are you putting red in your waterline? Like
I have.
That's
I
like
usually do purple, believe it or not.
No, I do red in my waterline, like aggressive. Like I use red lipstick and I put it in my waterline, and then I take it and then I do like the underneath of it and I blend it into my foundation to make it look more like natural and kind of like bloodshotty. And
are you taking it down further on the sides?
I'm taking it like this is not a good example this side because my eyelash fell off of that, but I do it like I take it like I like to keep my eyeliner, I like to keep it sharp, but when I do there's a 2000s shape for eyeshadow and that's where you bring it up, and then there's a 90s shape and you keep it circular. I keep everything a 90s shape. So I keep everything like a circular, and I do a heavy. If you look at editorial magazines, and you're a cosmetologist, you know better than anyone else, that all like editorial makeup has a heavy, like a lot of it has the heavy under eye. So I do like not as much on the lid. I just do a wash of color on the lid, and I really pack on the red at the bottom.
Now,
And
what red do you go with? Because, like, I think that's part of my problem too.
cancelable. I go with a very cancelable, offensive brand. I know we all know the palette I'm talking about. I definitely am using the blood sugar palette, and I bought it on release, and it is very expired, and I will continue to use it until it's completely fucking gone. It is. I don't think I have it on me right now, and my mom's also like.
I'm looking for a good red. Like, I've been
good red.
Like,
Christmas.
I have like a red in Morph, but
okay,
I don't think it's red enough to do what you do with it.
My red eyeshadow is staying so bad with the eyeliner that if I do red eyeshadow, I have to wear it for like 3 days straight. But it looks really good. Like, people always are like, that's my I've had friends that are like, that's my favorite makeup that you do. I'm really good at like doing like really simple makeup too, like where it looks like really normal, and then being like then be like I was walking around the other day, and my friend was like, you can't tell how aggressively tattooed you are, and I was like, I know, I'm just a normal girl. You know, it's like, with my jacket. Oh, I was like, if it's just like on my nose ring,
with my predator nails.
Yeah, with my predator nails. Nobody knows. I'm like incognito mode. I'm like, oh, I'm just like a K-pop girly. Like, nobody would know. It's me. So I'm like,
I can't wait for that to be a short, like you heating up your nail.
Oh, dude, that's sick, right? I've been doing that. Like, I've been doing that all week. I'm like, take a look at these. I actually hate them. Is the thing. I hate them, but like, at least I'm getting that out of it. I'm like, I'm Chris Angeling it. I'm rolling my sleeves. I'm like,
yeah. I was so close. I was so close to getting. I went to a thrift shop the other day, and they had a huge. It had like a $450 value Chris Angel magic set.
I saw it before because I've seen.
I almost text you. I went in it though, and like it didn't look like that impressive. Like, it was awesome because it was Mind Freak and like whatever.
I went into the Zoomies the other day, and there was an Affliction shirt for sale, and I was like, we're back. I was like, I looked great in these in the early 2000s, and I was like, I'm about to go back. I was like, we're going back, baby. I bought a pair of low-rise jeans, and then when I was in school, they throw change down my butt because I am almost 100% Latina, and my butt is too big for low-rise jeans. Like, they fit
I don't like low-rise jeans. I never liked them.
Dude, dog, those emo photos you posted, you looked like you liked them. You had.
Oh, I know.
I was like,
yo, do you remember the brand Heatherette?
Yeah.
Yo, yeah. I still have a pair of Heatherette jeans.
That's crazy.
That I hoarded in the back of my closet. I've been going through, and I have a lot of stuff for you to look through.
I kind of miss the fit of the baby fat jeans. Do you remember how they were real, they're real boot cut? Like, I feel like the boot cut jeans they're making aren't accurate to the OG baby fat. I remember feeling fly as hell, and then the baby fat puffer, that was
not gonna lie, I kind of want a velour tracksuit again.
I liked them. I was also I was so into Juicy Cooter as a kid. I was like, that was my shit. My mom was always like, stop calling it that, Juicy Cooter. I was like,
I still have like the pink top to the velour set.
I looked good in those. Those were good. They were very.
They always made your butt look very like puckerish.
It made your butt look good.
They were like the original TikTok pants.
They looked really good. The new ones are apparently don't look the same as the OG ones, like the ones they put out. Like, there's people are like being like, they're not the same. I don't know. I haven't bought them. I remember my family told me I could spend $300 on vacation, and when I was like 14, and this was like, I was like, so I went to the Jesi Couture store and I bought like 2 items, and it was $300, and now it's like at the now it's in like TJ Maxx and shit. And I remember like, because Jesi Couture used to be like, it was like your parents had shmoney and we didn't have shmoney like that, so I was like, they were like back to
Ed
school.
Hardy's back. Ed Hardy's making
Ed
another
Hardy's
run.
back. But that was my back to school shopping. They were like, for my grandparents, they were like buying all new clothes for the year. We went to vacation in like August, like late August. They're like, and so I bought like 2 items from Juicy Couture, and they're like, that's not what we meant for. Like,
I'm not complaining now. Like, I love the whole Y2K. Like, I love the clothes. I love like everything about it. So I'm good with it. Like even Five Below, like Gloomy Bear, he's got like a huge presence there.
Listen,
I feel like Hello Kitty's kind of been taking a back shelf.
Yeah, I get it. I was gonna say, like, of course we're so early 2000s. We both got our tiny dogs, you know? Put Hunter in a bag, put Six in a bag. I literally got my, come here, you're doing a cameo, come here. Thank you. Except mine's a little bigger. I'm like, it's a baby. But yes. Ugh.
She just huffed at me because I made her get up. She just went,
It's a baby. Okay. You good boy. Everybody love you.
Does Hunter like wearing sweaters? Because Six like loves wearing sweaters, just nothing that goes around her feet.
He hates anything on his feet, and he's fine with wearing clothes. It's just like he looks like it's something you're doing to him. Like he's just like he like kind of freezes. He's like, and then you gotta put like the hoodie on. He used to have like a puffer lined hoodie for when it gets really cold like this. If anyone's watching from a warmer area, Philadelphia's horrible. It's horrible right now. It's so fucking cold. So when it gets really cold like this, he has like a hoodie. I haven't been putting on him because he doesn't even want to go outside. He literally goes over to the deck and pisses and then comes back in. Or from home in the city, I'm at my mom's right now. He'll be like pee and then be like get me back in the apartment. So, but he's also, here's a fun fact: Pomeranians come from the they're mountain dogs. They're mountain. This is a mountaineer. Thank you.
I just want to apologize ahead of time because I literally said to both of you that this would be like a half an hour, and it's definitely like way over.
He's a mountain baby. But all right, happy holidays to I don't know if we're ending it on that note. I'm just
happy holidays, everyone. Thank you so much, Natalie, for taking the time to come on, and we're gonna have to set up when we can go on again. So I will definitely be reaching out to you in the next couple days.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
This is fun.
Yeah.
Something different.
And I think like as different people start sending in different stuff also, I think it'll be like, this was the initial one. And I literally said to everyone, I'm like, nothing sexual, like nothing this. So I think as we get like the different people putting their spin on it, there's so many weird things. Like, I mean, just going on Facebook, at least once a day, somebody's posting something weird that came up suggested. So I think this is fun for the first time.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.